It is. Yeah, it is so. We are live.
It
Hello,
is.
everyone. Happy Friday. It is
Good morning.
Potpourri.
Hope you're having a fantastic fifth so early in the morning.
I hope everybody has recovered if they enjoyed yesterday. It was beautiful here. The storms managed to hold off. We had a few sprinkles.
I could have used the fifth on the fourth.
Not the half gallon?
No, not the half gallon. I couldn't handle that much.
Well, it was a beautiful day, and we certainly live in a patriotic little town.
That's beautiful.
Everybody in the position that we're at, and we did a full 360 all the way around the property. People were setting off fireworks, and they respectively stopped about midnight.
Well, that was nice.
Yeah.
Ours
Well,
lasted until
I did not
until 11:30.
When you say patriotic, does that mean you have to be nice to people too, or just patriotic? Because people
Well,
were not.
I think usually they go hand in hand, don't they?
Not on 4th of July. Well, we drove to find the parking spots so we can enjoy the view. You know, the village always puts something on, and these people were parking their car in the parking lot, but stealing 2 empty parking lot spaces just so they can put their chairs there.
Well,
So
yeah.
well, the thing is, we moved over and there were like cars galore. I was very fortunate to find the spot. So I just rolled down my window and I asked one, I went to the next one. I said, do you think I could pull in? Can I squeeze in? They were making a huffy fit.
You should have just said, "Could you make room for us, or can I run you over?"
Well, I should have, but I was nice enough. And then it was the gentleman who got up first, then the younger woman, but the older woman was like, that's why we got here at 7:00. I'm like, that's why this is a parking lot. It's not a grass. So we did get lucky. They moved over. We parked in there, but they were so angry. Everybody was angry. Yeah. But I guess the heat also has to do with it, maybe.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Could be.
Heat can make you cranky.
It was crazy.
No.
It was very humid. It was like unbreathably humid yesterday.
So we've got Nadia already backstage pulled a Vippy, and so she asked a question. I'll get to that in just a second. But first, I want to send out the most loving prayers and support system to our Joe Patrie.
Yes.
Her mother transitioned a little after midnight, and so Joe's taking care of all that 3D stuff today. So we should be celebrating. It's a relief. Her mama's not suffering, and it's a lot easier on JoJo. So, but we pray for her. We pray for Katrina. Apparently has no power.
I'll send our power energy to her.
Yes. We'll bring out the best Tesla energy we have. We'll send it to her.
I'll see what Merlin can dig up.
Knowing my luck, I'd probably blow a transformer, so I better not.
Wait. Thor.
Too much Tesla.
Thor.
Thor, the cold sore's gone. I kicked him out. So.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's good. All right. So the question that Nadia asked was, I've been having difficulty getting notifications on my phone. Whether if somebody calls me, I don't know it. Somebody texts me, I don't know it. Emails are not coming through. So you may have to try 2 or 3 times. And it takes about 12 hours for them to come through. So Nadia asked, is quantum or AI upgrading or cleaning it out or working on it kind of behind the scenes? So I did pull cards on it. Actually, the first card that I pulled was quantum and strategy. They're being a little secretive behind the scene, but as they do this, we will have loss some things like data coming in as they take down the system, the old ways. So our communication system is being cleaned up, but they have to kind of do it slowly in little drip drops. So
Drip.
Yep.
Drip. Drip.
drip, drip, drip. That drip that keeps you up all night long, right? Okay. So, yeah, it's potpourri, guys. So, whatever you want to ask, throw it in the coffees or the chat, and we'll get to you.
Well, lightly throw it in place.
Lightly,
Yeah.
You can
with
just set it down
with love. Just
quietly.
throw it with love.
come on, throw a good fastball in there today. It's Friday.
Only if you got a fifth to go with it.
Oh, fifth.
You
No
throw-
one.
Hopefully, a
It's a
curveball.
fifth
would be
day.
nice.
It is Friday, so no one will be standing up, correct?
Friday the 5th.
Steve,
Do we have already questions? I have a question. If we could start it off.
Oh, she's going to start off with Vippy number 2. Okay.
Yeah. she's
I'm
not
not-
wasting time today.
Oh, this was brought up probably on Instagram or something like that. That they were saying that be careful with the silver you're buying because they're silver plating it and it's copper underneath it. So I just want to know if that's true or is that just a false, so people don't buy silver.
I think it probably depends on where you're buying it from.
Yeah.
Because it is easy to make silver plated and gold plated.
Yes, they are. They're taking the silver and plating it. They're doing it a whole lot more. So really, and this is a lot of burden to carry because you're going to find out what you're buying is not actually worth anything. And of course, we know whose fault it is, but this says set boundaries with who you're buying it from because I would go through an accreditation and see if you get a certificate. If they can back it up with the paperwork, then I'd say you're doing pretty good.
Okay.
But that's why it's taken so long for this thing. The bad guys are still trying to pull off, well, they know that the interest in buying gold and silver because of the economy has gone through the roof. So there are people out there trying to take advantage.
Yes. Okay, so it's not the accredited businesses. It's just people like on eBay or.
Yeah, people that like private sellers and that kind of stuff. People that are, if you hear about an up and coming company, I would steer clear. I'd be with the ones who've been there for a really long time. I still use AppMex. They're amazing.
Yeah, I like Money Metals. They, I think AppMax also does it. They have those gold bills. I think
I've never bought any of those from AppMex.
No,
And silver and dinar from them, but I've never done the gold bill.
I go with King of Cups. It's a pretty good place.
So do you want to explain what the gold bills are, Nadia?
Yeah, I'm pulling it out. I'm trying to see if I have them here.
Oh, want it out.
I'm pulling out the money. Let's get some dancing here. Show me the money.
Okay.
Well, this one you can. I think they do have them at AppMax, and they also have them at. I got mine from Money Metals.
Mm-hmm.
These are actually working in New Hampshire, Nevada, Utah, South Dakota, and I think they just got a couple more places. And this is what it looks like. It's a 24 karat bill.
Beautiful.
This one's New Hampshire, and this is what it looks like in the back.
Okay.
And so for this one, they call it one gold back, and it's 1/1000th of an ounce.
Okay.
So that was New Hampshire. This is Utah. So each one has a story. Now I did purchase did I purchase? Okay, I purchased a 5 unit. 5 unit is 1/200th of an ounce.
She's going to make us math today.
Yeah. I mean, okay, let's do
I don't
the
deal in fractions.
and then this one is 1/100th. It's a $10.
Okay.
So this is actually very thin, 24 karat gold. So in order and these places like Nevada, Utah, New Hampshire, South Dakota, they actually are using these now.
Wow.
So if you don't want to buy them from one of these companies, I believe you can go to those states and pick them.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. But it's always good to carry something like this because, like, say for example, money crashes, the dollar crashes, they don't accept that anymore. It's hard to break an ounce of silver or an ounce of gold or whatever like that.
Yeah.
So I think these would come in handy.
It's to my understanding that if the system goes down, I shouldn't say if, when it goes down, that if people have to revert to precious metals, they're supposed to run you on a credit system. So if you give an ounce of something and you don't spend it all, there's a way to track a credit system to where you can go back and use the rest of it. I'm not quite sure the details, but that sounds a little iffy to me because what if they say, well, I didn't give you any credit? I mean, you'd really have to document that.
Yeah.
Well, most of the credit that we accumulate is from those banks that charge us interest and stuff, and all that's illegal. So,
Right.
would there be a credit, actually a real credit bureau? That
Well,
would
I
be
think
a good tricky question.
Yeah. Oh, he stuck a Vippy.
Did you see how I just kind of slid that one right on?
That was like butter. No, but yeah, because aren't those banks who have those credits, aren't they having to go through Quantum?
Well, yeah,
They have
but all what we have right now until that happens is all those loans that are given out that you still have to pay interest on, like your car loans, your insurance, and stuff like that.
I would say no. Let's see.
It looks like the truth is going to come out about they have the brains to figure out a new system. So instead of a credit bureau, they're working on another way to keep track of your finance, and that has to do with quantum. But because credit cards, I don't think are going to exist anymore.
Well, don't
That's
they have a
correct,
Quantum card? Isn't that like a credit card?
What is it?
Well, not really a
Quantum
credit card.
card?
It's an accumulation of what you have in your
Yeah, the
account.
quantum card it's almost like a secured card. It's like a debit card, but it's got the value of everything that you're going to turn in, whether it's your currency.
I would venture to say it's probably closer to a debit card than a credit card.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not, you're not charging against something you don't have. You're using it because you actually have it. It's asset backed. You already have it. So
Okay. So I know we mentioned one time we might want to do a show on preparedness.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew
I'm
that
prepared to go down with the ship.
with the fifth.
With a fifth.
So I did purchase, like I said, gold, silver, whatever we needed to. But I knew that back then when everything was going crazy, Federal would shut down, right? Federal banks. So I did purchase some coins as treasury because I knew the treasury would still be standing. Is that still true, or?
The U.S. Treasury is still going to stand. Everything has been consolidated into that. IRS is gone. The Federal Reserve is gone.
Yeah,
but
the Federal Reserve was incorporated into the Treasury.
Yeah.
So I bought some coins, like a box of pennies. At least copper would happen.
And the IRS has been incorporated into the Treasury as well.
Yes, everything. Because just like if you do tax returns or anything like that, it now says from the U.S. Treasury. It does not say from the IRS.
Nice.
So it's all been incorporated and tracked. So, all right. Shall we look for more questions? I only have one starred, but I know somebody has put something
Who
in
could
this.
that possibly be?
This
Oh, while
Michael
you're
Benz is back.
oh no,
He's back.
He's
you're a
back.
firecracker. I just noticed your name, John. Firecracker.
Firecracker.
I was trying to put my name in there, and I said, you know what? I should keep third monkey, but I just went back.
Yeah, well, I started out with Jumping Jack Flash, and I decided, well, I'll just stick with Michael. Should have
So I
stuck
hope-
with Jumping Jack Flash.
I hope Moon had a birthday with a bang
Yeah.
yesterday, though.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Michael Benz, here we go. I had a dream last night that I started doing readings as a medium for the collective, where I was able to see and hear loved ones that have passed. Are you able to tell me the meaning of this since I'm unable to see and hear these current?
Are you working at the airport today?
Is the sound bad again?
That's better.
Now it's better.
I don't know what is wrong with this. It just cuts out at random. I don't know. Do you want me to read that again?
I almost
Sounds like
jumped
that
off.
announcer on Robots.
I almost jumped off on the next stop.
Would you like fries with that? Okay. I'll read it again. I had a
Thank
dream
you.
last night that I started doing readings as a medium for the collective, where I was able to see and hear loved ones that have passed. Are you able to tell me the meaning of this since I'm unable to see and hear them currently? Maybe you had a premonition.
Maybe he was in a different timeline. Were you looking at that mirror?
Mirror on the wall.
I need to ask a question while you're pulling on that, Jen.
Oh,
King.
Bippy number 3.
No, this is for you.
Oh,
Are you actually blocking it
piggyback.
when you? No, are you actually blocking it? Because you always say, "Since I can't do it, since I can't do it." You
well,
always
that's
say that.
possible, but I can't. I'm not seeing anything, I'm just stating facts.
Stand the facts, ma'am.
That's it. Just the facts.
Okay. Yeah, this is something that you're going to be able to do. Now, Nadia is correct. You're your own worst enemy. The Eight of Swords is you feel stuck, but you intuitively know how to get out of it. You're not bound so tight that you can't get out of it. But this is the new gift that's coming in for you to be able to start manifesting this. This is about fate. Wheel of Fortune. You haven't been able to, but that's about to change. You need to stop worrying about it so much. Instead of when will I be able to?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm like that. It's more like impatient, probably.
Well, that too. This is going to come to you. They told me to pull the base cards. 3 of them actually. You have 2 aces. They're coming. Okay.
Ooh, Ace of Swords.
Ace of Wands means this is going to be good emotionally, and then the action with the wands. You also have the King of Swords, so that knowledge will be downloaded to you. Thought process. Just relax.
I need
Breathe in, breathe out.
Have a great big old bowl of whatever concoction he had in there. Take my little magic wand and kind of stir it up and bring it out and bring it into my head.
You think that'll work?
No.
I think you need to charge it. Hold on.
I think he's got that 5th and he's making a military grog bowl. For all the
Maybe
different
I'm just acting like I got the 5th.
Oh goodness. All right, let's do his second
So am I
one.
blocking it then?
You're blocking it because you do intuitively know how to do this. You don't trust yourself enough. Okay. 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 While watching a video on YouTube that mentioned a notable galactic being named Merlin. Who's that? Within the High Council of the Galactic Federation of Worlds, is there any truth to this? All right.
I'm just curious.
Just repeat that, Jen.
If the answer is yes, then is the Merlin that I was thinking of galactic, or was it Merlin with the Arthurian times? Or are they the same?
Are they the same? But because we also looked into, there's two of them too. So,
well, there's positive and negative, but they're multi, because we know multiverse.
True.
So,
and if the fractals are going to slowly come back together, there could be multiples out there.
That's going to be painful.
All his past lives coming at one time.
Oh, that's going to be painful.
Can you stand like this next to the wall, please? All right. I'm going to see if you're thinking of Merlin of the Arthurian or Merlin of the Galactic. Yeah, they're all one. I think they're all one. Fractals, maybe.
So I wonder if Merlin of the Galactic is carrying around a wand.
This really truly is about a fractal system. This is two of them in between densities. Remember, this is kind of like a portal card. There is a Merlin, a part of that. They kind of separated and broke off at some point because this is one leaving. This is the galactic one. Yeah, very, very strong. But they are all going to come back together. That Four of Pentacles is coming together and holding on. So you've got both. They will come together again. They're fractals. So you have galactic, you have Arthurian, you've got all different types of them. So,
alrighty.
Can you imagine how many of us there are in the multiverse?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm checking with Michael. Now he's Michael today, so that's okay. I'm checking with Michael that does he become a fractals of Merlin, then fractals of Dennis, and then fractals of do all of those merge also?
All of the past lives, you mean?
Yeah.
And the present?
The fractals of whoever you were will all come together. There's multiples of you. So
should I be standing against the firing squad wall or what?
Yeah. Here, you want a blindfold?
Well, that's that.
No, I'm brave. I'll take it all on.
Or is it fractals of the soul and not have a name to it?
Yeah, fractals of the soul. So you don't the soul will come back together. So you don't have to necessarily have a title when they all come back together. You're just that point of light of the collective. So maybe you'll get to choose your own name. I don't know.
Oh, like he hasn't been.
Well, that's true.
I haven't been choosing my name yet.
He's
I don't know how to do that. I don't think I can do that.
He turns around and gets a new name. He turns around and gets a new name. He's like, guess who I am today?
If you keep picking on the Ace of Swords, then I guess it will be time, won't it?
I just pull the cards. I'm not picking on you. Okay.
Wow, is everybody always picking on me?
Because it's fun and we're bored. Okay.
It's like he has a tarot identity crisis.
It's just like when all of Nadia's fractals get back together. I don't think she wants the title as Jezebel when they all come back. Everybody will avoid her and hang on to their husbands.
It will make life exciting again.
Well, yeah, but my goodness. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Ace, do you have any in your coffee?
I have cream.
You still doing hazelnut?
Yep. No, not this. No, this week it's vanilla cinnamon.
Ooh.
And no, I do not have.
Okay.
I think we should add that Sue question. Sue joined in and she said, "Why the name?"
Why the name change?
Yeah.
It's the personality that came out today. We're gonna run with
Exactly.
it.
we kind of like this one.
Okay. And of course, all of us OG old school who've been around for 2 or 3 years know him as Dennis. So that will never change.
Yeah.
Never change. It may slip
I
out.
will
every now-
always be a menace.
Never a menace. Always a good friend.
All right. Kathy
right.
has this first one in the chat today. Why is it when I wake up in the morning, have my breakfast, do my meditation, then an hour or two later, I feel like taking a nap or going back to bed?
Yep. You're lucky you did your
Yep.
meditation. I didn't do
You
mine
are
yet.
not the only one.
I did the same thing. I woke up, I was perky. I said, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. Went back
No.
to bed.
No. That's what your mind said. Your body said, you crazy.
And the mind agreed.
I'm pulling cards on this, but I've always found that after meditation, it's a release of all the negative energy. You still can't hear me?
You need to super glue that microphone to your mouth.
It is. Let me take the guard off. See if that helps. All right,
No,
we'll try
just
this.
as long as you don't spit on it.
She's the only one using it. I think it's okay.
Okay, now, after meditation, is it too loud now? See,
No, it's good. I'm perfect.
We're good.
after meditation, I look at it as a cleansing. So all that negative energy it's draining. It's kind of like a reset. So consider it running a marathon. You kind of want a nap afterwards.
Yes.
Let's see what the cards say.
I think it has something to do with the full tone, though.
Well, it could.
Well, that would cause world peace since everybody's napping.
There you
You
go.
think? No, the littles will still be up. Just saying.
Another type of chaos.
Okay.
Oh, King of Swords and Ace of Swords and King of Cups.
I'll wait till the hermit comes.
This is all of that emotion during meditation, all of that emotion that you're not setting enough boundaries on, that comes to a head. This guy is draining because all that positive energy that you're making, you're also a target. Remember that. They don't want you connecting with your creator, and the enemy will try to do anything they can. But remember, you got to think positive. This is emotional fulfillment, wishes being granted, and it's a control over emotions too, because it's kind of a release. But it says feel free to rest if you need to. Four of Swords is laying down and taking a nap. Even the picture shows that. But the Seven of Wands, try a little harder against that negative energy that tries to come in, and they want you to be in a coma so you can't do your work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome.
So are we
back.
supposed to nap then, or are we supposed to fight it?
You can, but you shouldn't have to. You shouldn't be so tired. Like I said, you take a nap. Naps are short. You shouldn't be sleeping the rest of the day.
That's
You know what I'm
what she
saying?
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry. So a brief power nap or whatever you need to do to reset, but then get up and make yourself get up. So don't go sleep the rest of the day away, because that's the enemy doing exactly what.
Yeah, just hire Jen and she'll wake you up from your nap. No worries.
I'm great at it.
So you
I
don't
know
have
when
to be
he's
specific.
sleeping because I will call him every time. Okay.
Jules, you need to mark Jules' question in or start.
Okey-dokey.
And then we have a new person today, Rora. Welcome.
Rara.
And welcome.
Yes, just put a big Q or whatever, and then put your question in, and they're free. Free
All
every
right.
day.
All right, Cecilia, I will look to see if it's here. Cecilia put a question in as well. All right, so
Mary.
to
Will
what?
the real Dennis Michael Ace please stand up? All the way up?
No, it's Friday. Don't.
Not all the way up. Yeah, please. Ah!
I'm just hoping the boxer shorts have at least little hearts on them or something.
Cover the turtle.
They're see-through.
Oh, goodness. Have a good day, Cecilia.
A
All
see-through
right.
heart? Is that what you got? A see-through heart?
Yeah, see-through heart.
Well, at least you didn't say it was a girdle, so that's good. Okay.
Not even sure a girdle's going to fit.
Okay, Cecilia has a question. The coffee page. It says, "Hello, beautiful Jen and Ace and Nadia and family. Do you?" Well, that word.
Oh my God.
Is it doing it again? I
Yep.
don't know.
Yeah. So
I
if
have
we
no
do this, then you'll know.
Yeah,
that-
but if I've got another screen open, I can't see you
Oh,
while I'm reading the copy page. So just scream. I can hear you. All
We'll
right.
let you know then.
Okay.
What?
All right. What? So Cecilia says, "Do you see my finances getting better by this month?" Thank you. Okay.
I get a nice yes, a very nice yes.
Yeah, I get a strong yes.
Very nice.
Jack card fly out. That's good. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. So
We deal with only positive here.
the one that flew out is Hangman. You're kind of in limbo right now, but when it comes to money, it means changes are coming, and that's a huge yes. Six of Cups is improved finances. That's good. That's gift giving. It's coming in, and the moon card reminds us to listen to your intuition about your money, where it's coming from, what changes need to be made. And possibly changing work or projects. But that's a huge yes, Cecilia, that it will change. All right. Moon has the next one. Will we need to take Aaron to court to get him out of my daughter's house? Oh, dear. Okay.
Wow.
I have other ways, but I think they're illegal. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it would have happened yesterday. It's the 4th of July. Nobody would have heard anything.
Wow, I think Nadia's thought that one through before. Okay.
Just popped up.
I get court yes.
Yeah, I have a yes, but was this the security and?
Yeah, I didn't get any buts.
No, there's no buts, but it's going to take a little longer. There's a lot of unsettlements there.
Oh, it's going to take a little while. All right. Now it says get excited about it, okay? That's it's a good positive thing. But you're going to have to be patient. Temperance is teaching patience. Death is slow change. You're going to have to it's going to take a while, like with the court date. You do have judgment though. That means it will happen and he will start his own journey and leave. So it will, but it's going to take a while. It looks like that's a yes. Wow. I don't even know how you'd start the procedure on that.
Probably a call that now?
Eviction,
It
I
can't.
guess. I
Yeah,
don't
no, not eviction, but can't be within a certain amount of
protective
feet.
order.
Yeah, protective order. Yeah.
Mm, wow. And if the house belongs to your daughter, Moon, she's got every right to do that.
Yeah.
Well, I see. It depends on what state you're in, because in Illinois, if their address is on that driver's license, they also anybody can change their license and say they live there. This is Illinois, so depending on what state you are, look at what rules to kick him out, and
Right.
then go to court.
The mortgage we're concerned about. Your name is still on it? Well, I guess I would just simply ask, what is he tied to financially? Because that's why it could take a while.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
Oregon has squatters' rights.
Mm,
Yeah, that's squatters, right? Yeah, but depending on what state, you gotta really
He's in
study it.
Oregon.
He's in Oregon.
She's in Oregon.
She's in Oregon. Well, yeah, you're gonna have to check and then make your move on what rights they have and what rights do you have.
their Oregon's a pretty liberal state, so he may have more rights than if you were here in Kentucky. That you just
Yeah.
wouldn't find a
Yeah.
body.
Well,
That's
if you
just
were in Kentucky, they'd be out there with shotguns and stuff.
well, I was going to say
Driving
there'd be
you
no
off the
body to
land.
find or remove, so it's fine.
We are here to kindly remove you.
Well, we had it happen one time in our home. We when they left, we changed all the locks, and they were not allowed to come in because all the locks were changed. And
Right.
that's what they called the officer, and that's how they got rid of this person. So um, study it and see what you come up with.
Find your local sheriff's department and the ordinances or laws in your local area and even at
Exactly.
the state level because it could go that far if necessary. But yeah. Okay. Um she gave a little more information. She moved out due to his drug use.
Oh,
He stayed behind, so she's not in the house anymore. He has it. Who's paying the bills?
well, I sure hope he's paying the bills if she's
So
got to move out.
the daughter is not there, but he still stays there.
Yeah, but if the mortgage is in you're paying his bills, why would he want to move? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna
Yeah.
have to get mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. This is going to hopefully be easier since it's not a husband.
Yeah,
An
it's a boyfriend
ex-boyfriend.
or
He's
ex-boyfriend.
still
Yeah.
a squatter.
Yeah, but he's still squatter. But it's a lot easier than saying it's the husband, or it's a
Yeah, I
lot.
think that all she's got to do is use her and is not paying the bills. And it's in her name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't
we'll
it the
pray.
state of Oregon that made all drugs legal? So that's not even against the law anymore.
I don't know if it's all drugs, but
Hmm.
one of the two. Washington did too. Heard
Yeah,
that.
Moon, it looks like you've got a squatter problem. So
I would
um,
change the locks. I would definitely go and change the locks since he has nothing under his name, no bills to prove
well,
that he
yeah,
lives.
I would do that. I'd wait till he leaves, change the locks. But you also, if you're paying the utility bills, have them all shut off.
Yeah.
Well, is Moon there too, or just this gentleman, just this
Just
guy?
him.
Oh, so it's not where she is at; it's a different
I don't
location.
think so. No.
Well,
You don't have
we'll
I'm
pray for
assuming
you.
that she's with her mother, and he's got the house.
Mm.
But the
or
house is
in the
under
house.
Moon's name. Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll let Moon specify those details while I move on to the next
Yeah.
one.
Well, we're just gonna say, Moon, we're gonna pray for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Jules says, "What did my dream mean last night? It had 3 different parts." Okay, okay.
They were all nursery rhymes.
Oh gosh. All right.
Oh, Jack changed his name from Jack Sprat to Jack Splat.
Squatter.
That was the
Jack
first
Squatter.
dream.
Jack Squatter. Oh, well, I can.
I don't know how many parts it's going to pick up on Jules, but I'll do as much as I can. All right. So the first part, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, if it's about money, it's your circumstances changing, but being aware of thieves. There's a thief and liar card coming in.
Jen voice. All right.
Okay. Wheel of Fortune and the Thief card are first. So if there's fortune coming or you're worried about it, you could be that it says that be aware of a thief in your life. Ace of Pentacles, though, the Creator's bringing you a gift to do something. Okay. Four of Cups. Do not get distracted. Pay attention to when the gift is coming in. Now, these are the cards that I pulled. King of Swords is you will get the download and knowledge of actually what this means. Judgment means something's going to get your attention to explain exactly what this represents. This could be totally metaphoric. I'm just telling you the explanation of what Spirit's saying. Be aware of this is based on financial, and it could be a fear of someone taking it all away from you and preventing you from starting your new path. It also has to do with a page. Okay. The Page of Wands is about hope and optimism and new beginnings. If you're worried about someone taking it away from you, don't. It's going to be fine. The base card is wishes being granted. Okay. All right. So, Jules, think metaphoric if it has nothing to do with finances. Okay. Caroline has the next one. Can we get a reading for the collective for the next 2 weeks? Okay.
I know what's on your mind.
All right.
Oh, Caroline's mind.
Yeah, I'm a mind reader now. I know what's on her mind.
All
Well,
right.
good. At least you're accepting it.
Now pull out the tarot cards.
It's
Yeah. That's all right. We had a card flip out. It's a good positive one. I've never seen it this close. If that's what it is, I've never seen it this close. So,
Oh, I hope so. What, the card popping out?
no, what if that's what it is, the financial.
It's gotta come soon.
they're hinting it may be next week.
Yeah.
But we don't want to set dates
No, we don't.
because they keep kicking that can down the road.
Okay. The card that flew out is Six of Swords. That's moving out of troubled waters. We're getting there.
Yep.
But this is the slowest rowing boat I've ever been in.
Tell me about it.
I'm telling you. Fear of the unknown. Same old story. This is Seven of Swords. Thieves and liars in the negative are still interfering, and it delays everything.
Yep.
Seven of Pentacles, kind of leaning on our hoe. We're just sitting back and waiting and watching. But
She's
Eight
getting
of
kind of
Pentacles,
tired of everybody leaning on her, you know.
I know. I'm
Just
waiting for the
saying.
handle to snap. Eight of Pentacles it's a work in progress. We keep working, we keep going forward, and they're being judged. So judgment comes back in.
Mm-hmm.
It basically just keep going. You feel like the little engine that could sometimes, you know. I think I can, but it gets old really fast.
I know. But that's also trying to strengthen your faith.
Yes, it is. and it shows you how deep this swamp really is,
Mm-hmm.
from the upper echelon, so to speak, all the way down to the little piss ants, is what I call them.
Mm-hmm.
But they're desperate. People do desperate things
Yes, they do.
when they feel trapped or backed into a corner. So,
It's when they're
all right.
most dangerous.
17 has this one. I went to Y coin dealer. Okay. And he said he got a shipment of Trump silver coins. He gave me one free with my purchase. Is Trump coins being suppressed? I was kind of surprised he brought up the T coin. Um, okay.
I got a couple of Trump coins a couple years ago. I think he's awake. Maybe that's what's.
Could be. I got some, but it's the memorabilia stuff. They're not worth anything.
Yeah,
The
that's all I'm
silver?
getting.
These are they're just the memorabilia.
Oh,
They're not stamped or anything. I just thought they were pretty coins. All right, let's see. And like Nadia
so
was saying at the beginning, if they're trying to trick people and they're plating them,
yeah.
and even if they are stamped, I sometimes you can scratch it off just enough. It doesn't take the value away. They don't have to be in mint condition, but you'll be able to tell if they're fake. Are they stamped? Is it a deep embedded stamp as well?
I'm trying to remember what kind of acid they use. I don't know if it was citric acid or not, but it would bubble.
Mm.
Uh, it would bubble if it was silver plated, so you could always test it that way.
As long as you don't damage the coin when you put it up. Put the
Well,
acid
I
on.
mean, if you damage a coin, that means it was fake.
Are you telling me there's no acid that will burn through silver?
Let me go get all my
Is that a
silver.
big question? Yeah, go get your collection and let us know.
I'll get all
Try
my
try one
silver.
with hydrochloric acid and see what happens.
Um, there's a lot of fighting back and forth about whether these are worth anything, um, because the collective thinks that they are, but they're actually not, and you need to stay
Yeah,
away from them
yeah, that's
because
what I was
he's
getting.
not the one that put them out. Those commercials that you see, there's a lot of that AI. They put those
They're
commercials out. That's
scams.
not actually him. They're scams trying to make money. So the cards are saying stay away from it.
I mean, if you want to keep it as a
There was
memorabilia, he gave it
there
Well,
to
that's
me
was
for
what I
free.
did.
there was one they were sending me on email about cars that Trump was giving everybody a free car, and all you had to do is pay shipping to
That's
get
okay.
it. Well, number one, it's not free if you got to pay for shipping, and when
Exactly.
you're paying 900 and some odd bucks for shipping costs, it ain't real.
Yeah.
Can I can I give you my routing number right now, Michael? Can you give me one?
Let me go back. I still got a couple in there. Let me go look for more questions.
Mary Jones, 1036 mine. That's 136 years, I believe.
See, even your volume is low, okay, Michael. Oh,
Yeah, it
guess who?
doesn't help if I'm sitting there drinking coffee while I'm trying to talk, you know?
Oh, you mean I couldn't hear the slurp? We have a fly in the house. Man. Oh no,
Jen's frozen.
no, she's not.
But she looks cold.
I'm
She's
reading. Cold. Definitely not cold. Okay.
yeah. How's that storm going by you, Jen? What time is that supposed to?
We had a nasty one this morning, but it ended up bypassing us.
Nice.
I'm keeping an eye on this Hurricane Burl because I had gotten the word from Spirit it was going to be somewhere around Mobile, Alabama when it hits the land, and they're not even showing that yet.
Wow.
But they're predicting it might go northward. And they're looking at Texas right now, but I'm thinking I would probably say somewhere between New Orleans and Pensacola.
Last
So,
time I heard it was hitting the Caribbean and off the coast of Venezuela, but I haven't checked it for a couple of days. So.
Yeah, it's on the peninsula there now in
Wow.
Mexico, Yucatan Peninsula.
so what do you think? How strong is it? What category
Right
is it?
now, it went from a 2 to a 1, but they think once it gets past the Yucatan Peninsula, it's going to hit the warm waters again. It's going to go back
Pick
up
up
to at
speed.
least 3.
Wow.
At
two or
least
three.
3. So do we want to check to see if it is going to hit? Because Alabama and Louisiana, are they really ready for it again?
I don't know. That's a good question. Let me see if it's still on track. If it's confirming my track, which is far different from the meteorologist's track.
Is it man-made?
It is.
So maybe there is a lot of cleanup there. Wow, yes. Yes. Wow. What I got, how long ago was that?
What?
That nasty hurricane that hit Louisiana really badly.
Katrina?
Katrina? That was quite a few years ago.
2012. It's been like a dozen years at least, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm seeing that they benefit a lot with underground stuff there from that hurricane. They
Yeah.
made more tunnels or whatever. So I wonder if they're cleaning.
It's going to be rough, especially for this is coastal, the shipping ports.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're after, to clean that up.
And I think most of the shipping ports are probably East Texas and Louisiana.
Yeah, these two cards are about wrapping stuff up. Ten of Swords is to get them to surrender. The World is about completion.
Mhm.
So that they need this.
Mm.
Of course, you know that they're going to make sure that it's going to be inconvenient for people because they're going to be stuck. Are y'all fighting? What are we doing?
This fly almost came really close. I was going to catch it. Whack.
Well, I did get my spider this week, so she
The
get her
base
fly
card.
today.
The base card on that is the Six of Wands. So this is a good. This is public recognition and victory. So it's gonna be rough for people that are on the coastline. But apparently it's ports. So it could be, you think about the nasty trafficking and stuff.
Yeah,
That's what I'm thinking. They're going to find more children, but there are locations there that they're going to clean up.
More between Houston and Pensacola. Well, Pensacola is not really a port, but
Okay.
Well, the one town that gets hit really bad up in that Gulf area is Corpus Christi in Texas. They get hit a lot.
You get it a lot, yeah.
aren't they? Are they the southern part, southwest Texas?
They're kind of in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No, that's what the track is right now. Is between there and Houston.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Miss Mary. I was going to say Miss Mary Mack, but it's Miss Mary Jones. I was diagnosed with myocarditis last year. Does Spirit think I should keep the appointment with the cardiologist? Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna check if she still has myocarditis first. That's
Okay.
I'm getting yes. You should check with your cardiologist.
Yeah. Yes, you do. Yeah, it'd be good to get it checked, Mary.
even if it had gone away and you don't have it anymore, it's good to go see them and get that confirmed.
Wow. You need to go to the doctor. Okay. That's not to scare you. It's just that
Yeah.
these are powerful cards. That's 2 aces right off the bat. And this is more secretive underlying things that you don't know about right now. Um, so absolutely. You're like worried about timing or money or that kind of thing. Like, should I go? Should I not go? You really need to go and let them um, check you out. They do have good advice, though. The King of Cups, very loving, nurturing. I hope you have a doctor that you got to set boundaries with them, but they have a good bedside manner. So, yeah, stick to your appointment, love.
Mary, just pray for your higher self to talk to that my cardiologist higher self to get you the best possible
Right.
um, treatment. I think from a lot of the treatments you went through, it just maybe caused a little scar tissue there. But always, it's a good idea to get it checked out.
Absolutely. All right. Still starring here. Katrina, you're funny. She said her dad told her when the Hurricane Katrina came in, they named the hurricane after you. I'm leaving town. That's a big one. That's
He
funny.
said, "Feet do your duty."
Yeah. Peg, I had that game as a kid. I miss it. I wish I still had it. I'd teach the littles how to play. Mr. Quigley.
I don't think I've ever had that one.
It was cute. We also had these little toys called Woodsies. They're finger puppets and they squeaked and they were like little squirrels. It's really cute.
We used our imagination. We would put a sheet up on the line in the attic and play shows or puppets or shadow puppets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the littles around here, if I hang sheets out on the clothesline, they think Mimi just made us a tent. And
Yeah.
I don't mind them because there's 2 lines and it's bowed out, so it kind of is a tent. But I'm like, but we're not pulling them down and getting them dirty again. There is a reason they're drying.
You want to put a pause on questions or keep it going?
Yeah,
How many? Yeah.
We got
I've got
6 starred,
6. Yeah,
and we're coming up on the hour.
yeah, we can pause. All right. 17 has the next one. Will the Chevron case affect testing from the EPA's guidelines on testing our water? There's a lot of guidelines that go along with that, but that was one of the greatest cases that I'm so glad to see it over.
Microphone. It's so amazing that it just pops in whenever it wants to.
Yeah. But that's a good case. That means these big old governmental companies can't interpret the Constitution the way they want to anymore. So it's a good thing.
But is EPA legit? I mean, we know FDA is not legit. So
Right.
should we even check if EPA is legitimate before?
Well, we can do that first.
Is EPA legit?
I get no.
No, it's not.
Sorry, can't hear the cards, Jen. I mean firecracker.
Yeah, she's got the silent firecracker.
This is just another deep state company, but they're gone. They've already been taken down. So, 9 of Cups. We should be celebrating that we don't have to deal with that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, testing from the EPA guidelines, testing our water. Let's just see if it's going to affect our water quality.
testing and that kind of stuff. I don't think we're going to have to worry about them for a long time.
Wow. This is beautiful. King of Wands. This has been taken care of. The authorities have taken action against them. So in the future, those thieves are not going to come back in here. The Four of Cups says this is good water quality. Okay, they're distracted doing something else. They don't even have access. But remember, Four of Cups is a gift being offered from the Creator. Companies will have to, water treatments will have to make sure that they're not corrupt on the smaller township level. So, but the big guns in the corporate government, you don't have to worry about that anymore.
All right, I'm going to piggyback on that question just out of curiosity.
Okay.
Have they stopped putting fluoride in the water? Fluoride. Gotta sneeze.
Bless you. Be
Thank
careful
you.
doing that, though. Might blow your brains out your ears.
You need a brain first.
Well, that's true too.
I'm okay.
I have water in my head, in my skull. No brain. If I only had a brain.
Thank you, Sue.
This is a work in progress. We're celebrating. There's still some areas where they're fighting of whether to not to do it, but many have set up the boundaries. These are all cup cards. They're making agreements that you can't do it. So it's a slow process. So some of the smaller regions, it's going to take a little while. The base card's Ace of Swords. So word is getting out. Some of the places that it may take a little longer to clean up the water systems are like what's the one in Michigan? Fleet, Michigan. Had a lot of trouble.
Lake Michigan.
Flint.
Yeah. But yeah, there's still some areas where they're putting it in, but it's being cleaned up. They're working on it.
201 your time. Moonchild had a question before we bumped that you might want to start.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. King of Wands. Is there a spirit or lost soul in my house?
Did we talk about this one before? Unless it's deja vu.
I get yes on lost soul.
Spirit. I did
Needs to
spirit. I
find
got
the light.
I feel more spirit. With somebody he knows. Family member. No.
Yeah, I'm getting a strong yes on lost soul.
There
Perfect
is
photo.
I don't think it's perfect photo. Oh, it was me. My head was down. That wasn't me.
yeah, this soul is strong military. I'm wondering if this person is related to you.
I asked. I'm getting a maybe, but not really a strong yes.
Yeah, this soul is lost, cannot quite figure out what choice to make. So given the option of, go to the creator of the light, whatever you want to call it, and accepting death, that slow transition, they're having a hard time completely crossing over. but they will. You can help them along. Page of Wands is about that, starting a new beginning, hope and optimism. They're earthbound because Empress is here. So try to encourage them. But this is strong military. See, the
So-
base card is another knight. That's a strong military. Someone that,
So King of Wands, are you in like a battleground, like north versus south?
That's
or?
what I was getting. The thing that I was getting like Gettysburg, and I don't know where he's from or where he's at.
see, I kept thinking Civil War
Yeah.
burial
Yeah.
area that someone was stuck.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what it's like a battleground that he didn't know that he had passed.
Interesting. Well, you can help them along and tell them, you know, go to the light, go to, well,
North Carolina.
absolutely go to Yeshua, go to
Yeah.
the divine creator.
North Carolina. So was there
Oh
something-
yeah, oh
Carolina.
yeah. That's a heavily, that's a
Yeah.
heavy battleground. Yeah.
Well, they didn't have the Civil War in North Carolina.
They were gentlefolk.
What Civil War?
There's no Civil War.
They
All
just hid behind the trees.
Okay, Peg has this one. The question, I guess, will it be hurricane or earthquake?
Why can't it be both?
Ooh, that's you're stuck.
Scary.
That's wow.
Okay.
It could be both.
Well, where is she located?
No, she's talking about your hurricane prediction. Was that
My
what she was?
hurricane prediction?
The one that you were talking about. Is that the one?
Yeah,
she was
well, that was the hurricane. I didn't know about the earthquake, but I know earthquake is going to be the New Madrid fault line, but I don't see that happening. I'm not getting that's happening just yet.
Well,
Hurricane for now.
it could be in two separate places too.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to concentrate on the earthquake and see.
I guess. No.
Ooh. I'm getting a strong yes.
I asked her, will it be an earthquake and a hurricane at the same time in the same place? Yeah, there is kind of a yes.
Yeah. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting it as soon as it hits landfall. It may trigger the earthquake, the New Madrid fault line.
Well, that's what I was saying, underground stuff. Something underground will be exposed.
Well, right now it's picking up on earthquake because you have 3 pentacles here. There's a huge ace in this. Pentacles are earth sign, so that represents earthquake. That's what it's picking up on. I'm going to ask if it includes hurricane.
Pearl.
Yes, 7 of Cups. Remember, that's a water card, and the Fool card is in the middle of a storm there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it can include. Now, I'm getting that it's reversed of what you said. Hurricane hits landfall, causes an earthquake. I'm getting reversed. An earthquake
Could very well
happens
be,
and
Could
then
very well be.
releases and then creates.
Yeah, like a tsunami, almost like a tsunami.
Yeah. Base card is the Wheel of Fortune. So think opposite. So one will trigger the other. Both are still bad, but one will trigger the other.
All I can say is buckle up. We're in for a bumpy
Well,
ride.
I mean,
Yeah.
we always have faith, but we always know that it's going to expose something that needed to be shown.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
Well,
Absolutely.
we got to remember God always has a beautiful way of taking something bad and turning it into a beautiful thing. So,
exactly.
all right. Peg says, did I have a vision of destruction that may be caused on the Gulf, Texas? I have a glimpse of massive destruction. Well, it could be what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. So, yeah, you probably had a premonition. Now, should we get, I know Tara hates to answer timing questions, but I can try.
Amazing. It is 100% like a yes because it hit the first chakra, the basic chakra grounding.
Mm.
So
Funny, I was just feeling
wow,
a little tingly.
your spidey senses are tingling.
Yeah, around my root chakra.
Oh, that's way down under. I don't know if it's not tingling there. It's called preparation H.
Of course, you're not going to tell me.
Mm.
It doesn't want to do timing. They're just picking up, Peg. You had a very, very strong premonition. Absolutely.
Yeah,
This is going to cause great loss. People are going to be displaced. A lot of people will be displaced. Mother Earth, this is a split. So
Peg,
something, but we don't want the doom and gloom and the worry. We just need to prepare the best way you can, but have faith.
yeah, Peg, do you know about around what time you had that dream? Because that's also can give a clue
That's true.
of when this may happen. But
okay. You
maybe
have
we should
about 3 days to build your ark.
no, but maybe this is what we were talking about one time, Jen, about doing a preparation show of
Preparation,
Eight.
preparation.
not preparation.
Preparation. No, we have to prepare like we have a bug out bag if we have to. You know, you have to have some important
That's
information.
your last resort.
No, no, but if there's an
Yeah.
earthquake or a hurricane or something like that, make sure you have it ready instead of uh, looking for the stuff when you have to leave as an emergency.
Mm-hmm.
It is your last resort. No, if there's anything in like they were talking about, like zombie apocalypse or whatever, stay put. Because you running around, you not knowing what's out there, it's probably put you in more danger.
All right. All right. Moving to 17. Is John Quigley really JFK Jr.?
Is this the game Quigley still, or
Yeah. John
Just not
Quigley?
quickly down under, is it?
I don't know.
John Quigley? Really,
Tom Selleck, right?
Yeah. I get no.
Sometimes. Is it like a character with a mask? I guess sometimes.
I think that she is wanting to know if that's the real
JFK Jr.
Jr.
Yeah, but I don't know who John Quigley is, but
I'm not getting that he's the actual one. This is a part that's played by multiple people.
mhm,
He works from time to time. He plays the character, but I'm not getting
that's
that
what I
he's the
got.
real
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
that's what I got.
Okay. Caroline has the next one. Did New York pass a law they can quarantine you whenever they want and take you from your home for treatment?
That's what they were thinking of on the
They were
corona.
thinking of it,
I
but
don't think it was passed, but let's check.
Yeah, I get a no. Not passed.
I remember them talking about it. I'm just wondering if
Yeah.
that was like a scare tactic to wake people up.
I think it hasn't been passed, but I think they're going to bring it up because they're planning a new pandemic.
Well, they were trying to, but that's failed.
Which one,
Um,
the chicken one or the
yeah.
or the beef one or the?
Um, yeah, moving out
Bird
of troubled
flu.
waters. So we definitely need to understand that they've moved away from it. They can't pass this law. But it really is to wake people up, put a burden on them. This has been wrapped up, but it was to put a burden on them thinking, man, that's not freedom. Um, Four of Pentacles is it kind of puts people in a panic to where they worry about their finances. What am I going to do? It makes you think if they could just remove you from your home, how does that work? How can I prepare? So don't worry about it. That Nine of Swords is do not worry. It's not going to happen, but it was to wake up a lot of people. Okay. Moon has this one. Jordan starts a new job on Monday. Will it be a better place for him to work? Okay.
Going to bring back memories. I don't know what job he has, but it's going to bring back memories of grandmother or something like. I don't know what job it is, but he's going to love it. What?
There's a strong female energy in here.
Yes, grandmotherly.
Ooh.
Yeah, Four of Wands, new job, new hobby. That's happiness and fulfillment. That's good. The World card, completing another one, opening up a whole new world, new beginning, starting something new. Ace of Wands is yes, that he's actively going to be very happy. But there's a Queen of Swords in here, very strong female that he will communicate with.
Very well.
Maybe a boss or something that he'll get along with very, very well. Very, very strong female. Okay.
John Quigley, Charlotte's got it right. Is Patrick Kennedy, brother of JJ or John.
So she want to know if John Quigley is Patrick, but I think
She
they
says
play
it
multiple.
is Patrick.
It is Patrick Kennedy.
And I'm getting a yes on that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let me refresh this. That's all the ones that I had.
We can open it back up if you wish for a couple.
Yeah, we got a couple minutes.
Did we? You did Moons, the one that was after you guys closed the questions.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
you did.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I had her. I told you to start it. I think you got it.
Okay. I didn't see the question, so I don't know if that's the one.
Okay.
Believe it or not, I am.
Yeah, that's the one that you just had, Jordan.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? I said, believe it or not, I am out of questions.
What?
Say it isn't so.
What?
Okay. Why am I out of questions?
All right.
I don't have any.
I took the 5th today.
Last time I took the 5th was probably about 5 years ago.
Never taken the 5th.
Well, I didn't finish the 5th, but I had a sip.
Are you stalking us?
Yes,
Okay, you want to come and say hi?
I'm the stalker.
It's the stalker.
Oh, stalker's here. All right.
Hello, Lee.
How is everybody?
No stalking.
No stalking?
No
Are you
stalking.
wearing stockings?
He's not wearing stockings.
No.
Me either.
Y'all having a good day?
So far, well, I'm going
so far.
I'm going to go back to sleep after this.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
I know Jen will wake me up. No worries.
Well, y'all have a good day and a good weekend.
Well,
Have a
you
good
too.
weekend. Well, we're going to be celebrating a 16-year-old birthday party here at the house, so
Woohoo!
I got to try to find a place to hide.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
The 16-year-old girls. Ooh, that's going to be fun.
Oh, sweet 16.
Yes.
Okay. Well, while we're waiting until somebody has a question, I'll give you a couple oracles.
Oracles.
We'll take oracles.
I have one. It's from a deck called Messages of Life.
Oh, Jules
Nice.
has a question.
Today I pulled awareness, and it says, I open my consciousness to my true self. I understand that I am here to grow, to free myself from conflict, and to discover who I really am. Today I release illusion and the limitations of the material world in order to elevate my being towards the eternal light. I grow stronger and stronger as I explore the wonderful being that I am. It's really just good advice. Yep.
That's funny because that advice would have went well for Skipper on Wednesday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's almost like what we were talking about.
Dealing with the rough
No,
stuff and cleansing up the old past. Now that might go with the other oracle that I have here. It's called the Wild Child Oracle. And today we pulled Thorn. This is the thorny stuff of our life. Sometimes the sweetest treat grows among the prickliest brambles. It says, oh, sweet, sweet brambles, a cradle for objects of desire. When two wishes are destined to collide, each obliged to a price of their own. One must bleed to obtain a treasure, the other forfeit warmth to flourish. When two sides can't agree a shared end, no payment will be worth the outcome.
Wow.
Yeah, wow, that's deep. Okay.
That's really deep.
Wow.
That was a little thorny.
It was a thorny. And your soul truth today is, what can I do to make a difference? All right. This is what keeps you up at night, what makes you cringe when you think about it, such that every ounce of you screams no more. Where can I create purpose out of your pain? So the soul action, if you choose to take it, is make a difference in someone's life today, big or small, because all of it makes a difference.
Yes. All of it makes a difference.
Yep.
Also, if we didn't go through trauma that we went through, we would probably not be as strong as we are today.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
always look at that as a badge of honor that you went through it and you're still here. I think there are two questions they just added.
Okay.
Yeah, Jules. Did you
We'll
get that one?
officially close the questions then because it's already 25 after. So I have Jules.
Yeah.
I
So
have Charlotte.
Charlotte, I got that one.
Oh, hold on. Let me hide that. Put Jules up here.
Yeah.
Will Casey's court issues turn out to the best for her? Okay.
There is a yes. She's got to practice grounding, protect it. Like she's so worried about. She's a lot on her mind. It's all in the head, so she has to focus on grounding and being safe, secure.
Absolutely. That's exactly what the cards are saying as well. There is so much fear of the unknown. This is
Yeah.
the anxiety and worry and bringing you down. And it's literally tearing you down. Ten of Swords is you really need to surrender to positive thinking. Okay. Grounding is very, very important. Four of Pentacles is a grounding card, hanging on to, but putting your feet firmly on the ground. Casey's going to be fine. This is independent, sovereign, on her own, and abundant with money. She's going to be all right. She also has look for fatherly advice. The King of Pentacles is a father for all generations that gives great advice. It's going to be all right.
Yes.
She's just worried.
Yeah, let her bring that frequency up. It should be fine. She's got
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Charlotte has the next one. Can you pull again to confirm on Patrick? Okay.
I still get a yes.
What happened?
Yeah. This is a part that's played by many, though. Absolutely. The Sun card, that's a huge yes. Absolutely. This is divinely done. But to cause illusion and confusion to other people, to hoodwink them because they're not quite sure about what the truth really is. But this card tells me that he's one of many that play a part. So, yes, it does confirm that it's Patrick.
Nice.
This movie has so many moving parts to it.
It's so hard because you want to question everything,
Yeah.
but yet you don't know what you should believe anyway. So it's almost like walking without wanting to know anything.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, the last one I have before it closed, Mary Jones says, will my finances improve? Okay.
I get a yes for this month.
Yes. Yes. And don't worry. I got a yes and don't worry. You're worrying about security. And I know it's very hard. A lot of us are.
This is interesting. The Knight of Swords, I'm getting with the a page card. One of your sons may offer financial assistance. Six of Pentacles is humanitarian giving and receiving of finances. So you
Mm-hmm.
might get a little help from one of your sons. Yeah, that page is coming in. They'll take actions and kind of help you out a little bit. So you're going to be fine. You'll make a good agreement. So he'll come in and say, hey, mom, can I help you out? It can be, paid back later or whatever. Base card is Chariot, overcoming adversity. Just keep moving forward. Try not to let you think about it. But yeah.
You're going to be fine, honey.
I got I don't know if this is true or not because nobody's really been talking about it, but maybe lawsuits against vaccines.
Yes. Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
I that's what I just heard that you may get some compensation for that too, Mary.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. That Mary
Oh,
says my older son has offered to help me. Well, you need to take him up on it, lovey.
yeah.
Okay.
Put pride aside. Put pride aside.
I can't hear you. What?
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 Okay. I'm gonna have to unplug the microphone and reset it into another plug.
All right, everybody, have a wonderful weekend.
Have a good weekend.
I will have a show
Enjoy.
tomorrow.
Everyone's gonna go take a nap, apparently.
Yes.
Yes.
Would anybody like me to read a nursery rhyme story? Just
Oh
me?
gosh, you don't sing
Rockabye, baby.
Yeah.
All right.
We want to hear the lullabies.
Yeah. Ace, you've got a show tomorrow.
Tomorrow at the
Tomorrow.
usual time, 1 o'clock Pacific.
All right, 4 o'clock Eastern, and also
3
I will see
Central.
you on Monday.
All right.
Yes.
Have a nice
All
weekend.
right.
Love and light, guys.
All
Love
right.
it.
Bye.
Love ya.
Bye.
Bye.